from a piece of pipe. We're finishing up part 2 of the sneaker collection video. I didn't want to make the first video so long, so I decided to split this up into 2 pieces, and this is the final video. Now, I remember at the end of the video, or part 1, I remember I told y'all that I wanted to give you a little bit of insight with my favorite out of the Travis series, but probably like my worst pickup ever when it comes to like paying resale for something. But we're gonna actually start and get into the collection. Now this is, as you can see, Travis Scott emblem. And then we have Cactus Jack on this side. And also as well, I have that emblem tattoo here on my arm as well. But we have the Cactus Jack 6s. Like I said, probably the best out of the set as far as just Travis sneakers as well. I think it's like a total of 9 Travis sneakers. I'm happy to have 4 out of those 9. This is the 6. They have the glow bottom, and then you have the green suede. You have your little pocket here on the side, and then you also have just the distressed areas of the top of the shoe as well, and then your lace tab here. It is 3M as well, under this little area here too. My worst purchase when it comes to like my collection, I jumped the gun too early. I was at work and hyped up as usual, not thinking, and just based off like my purchase when it came to the Jordan 1s, the Travis 1s, I was like, you know what, resale is gonna be high. I might as well just go ahead and get rid of it and get over the process rather than waiting and taking my L on Sneakers app or any other place that was doing raffles for this particular shoe. So I'm not gonna go into the full amount of what I paid, but just know like I paid probably almost maybe 6 pairs of shoes I probably could have got for these. Just kind of put 2 and 2 together. Like I said, you go on any like reselling website or anything like that and put in like a size 11, see the price for that, and then add that $600 and you'll figure out like how dumb of a purchase this was. But like I said in part 1, you make good purchases, you make bad purchases, you still get the sneaker in your closet. But this is by far my worst purchase ever. We'll get to Travis and all the other hype stuff towards the end, but we're gonna go into like my Vans collection, just so that way we can save all the big heavy hitters towards the end. So I have here, it's funny, I pulled these out of the closet and forgot that I even own these shoes. The store that I bought these from, they're actually not even open anymore. Black Market USA. I hate that they're closed now, but these are one of the pickups that I picked up from the store. I happen to know a couple people there as well. The color stood out to me just because it's just something that I feel like is different. You don't really see a Van like in this colorway with these type of materials as well. You have your leather inside. You have just this suede. It is a LX Van. It's supposed to be like a Plays Tall. I don't know what that means, but that says that's the color of the shoe. But then you have like your leather hints here as well. Flight tag. Find these everywhere. But these are another pair from Black Market. I think I bought these the same day that I bought those. These are just some classic like leather slip-ons. Just regular checkers. Nothing too special. No, I'm just kidding. But actually, like me and my girlfriend both have these pairs together. We wear them every now and then. But Vans, like I said, I have a lot of pair of Vans. These are just like mine that I don't want to throw in a full outfit. Just throw in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and call it a day. Summertime vibes. With these checkerboards here. These are beaters, I don't even know. But these are like my concert shoes. As you can tell, I wear them a lot. These are another pair of LX Vans that I picked up from Open Ceremony. And they were actually on sale and I wanted them for a while as well. You can't have enough Vans in your collection. You need a pair just for like every other occasion. A lot of people actually sleep on Vans too. They have a lot of collabs and nice colorways if you know, like, go into your research and find out about them. I got a pair that I want, the Rude Vans. And I think last time I checked they were under retail, but I do eventually want those as well. Now, I feel like a lot of people may question this and why I have these in the video. Now, they're not technically a sneaker, but the fact that I paid over $100 for them, they're in the sneaker collection. So these are my Yeezy slides here. I have the brown pair, and then I also have here as well. It's like a cream white pair. If you can catch them for retail, catch them for retail. They start at 55. They're now in the market. They're going from range from 200 to 230. Ultra Boost here. You got your white pair, all white. I remember getting these on discount. We had like our discount season at Champs when I worked there. And oh, I don't even want to talk about Champs. A pair of Ultra Boosts as well. Shout out to my boy Jay for these. I think these that just came out, they were like $190. I got them for maybe 95 bucks. I like the colorway, how it goes from the green and then it transitions into that red at the bottom. Really, really comfortable shoe. And while we're talking about boost, start getting into some of these heavy hitters. So we have your Yeezy 350 Boost, 2015 original Power Black pair. So this was a Christmas gift to myself in 2015. Another one of my favorite, by one of my favorite artists as well. We have here the BBC Stan Smiths. These shoes are pretty unique. A lot of people don't know that they are pony hair. So when you touch that, that pony hair on them, you feel just it kind of move a little bit. You have, your typical BBC signs. You have the BBC logo here on the tongue. You also have like the insole that has all different details as far as it's supposed to be like a body thing. It's what you expect when it comes to a Pharrell sneaker. So this is a Pharrell Williams BBC Stan Smith. It comes with blue laces and then also red laces. I just like to keep it simple and keep the black laces in just because I think the shoe does enough for, eye-catching and different things like that. So we have here Flyknit Vapor Maxes, multicolor colorway. I like this pair here. You just slide in and put them on with anything. I typically just wear these with sweats. It's comfortable, but at the same time, if you wear them for too long, you should still start to hurt. I wear these all the time, if you can tell, looking at the bottom. So we have here just a pure platinum pair of the Vapor Maxes. My multicolor Flyknit races. And I was able to actually cop these for retail as well. Walked right into Arlington Mall and found these. After searching for them for a while. Very, very comfortable shoe. Just a pair of free runs that I work out with. Quarantine has got me big. So unfortunately, I'm not working out right now. I'll work out after this is all over. But these are my Nike free runs, my working out shoes. All right, so we're gonna finish with the final pair of the Nike running series that I have. So we have here your Air Max 1s. I like this colorway. It's pretty different and unique. I was able to catch these on Kith. Then you have like this brown suede here at the bottom, and then your little hints of blue. All right, so we're gonna go into like the last maybe 10 pairs in the collection. This is a pair that I wanted for a long time. I think I got it from StockX, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a pair that I wanted for a long time. I remember back in high school, a lot of people had these pairs. One of my good friends of mine, he actually does music too now, Blair, had these shoes in school. And I remember one of them. So these are the Bordeaux 7s. It's just different when it comes to just the colorway with that brown, and then you have the black, and then these different colors in the mid or on the tongue area. To me personally, I don't think it's another pair better than the 2011 pair, just for the way that the colorway is. And that's why I had to go back and grab that actual year for these. They came out, I think, recently after that, maybe 2015 or 2016, but the colorway of it and the way that it looked just didn't, sit well with me. And then also too, just the eyelets on these. I know it's just small, but different details can actually make or break a shoe when it comes to me actually buying them. So these are definitely one of my pickups from last year that I was really, really excited about. But these are the Bordeaux 7s. Another slept-on pair that I think a lot of people didn't really pay attention to. You have your Air Jordan 6 Chrome Low, and these are from 2015. You got your chrome 6 low. You have just your different chrome accents on the shoe, from the tongue area to the back pull tab, and then also here on the bottom of the shoe as well. One of the favorite shoes that a lot of people slept on or don't really know too much about. I think when it comes to my collection, I have more 6s and 4s out of everything. So this is one of the pair of 6s that I do have in my collection here. So these are your maroon 6s. Another slept on pair of shoes. But this was one of the remakes and remodels that Jordan was doing during that year. They came out with this pair of the maroon 6s, and then they were also doing the Aqua 8s that year too. Just to kind of keep it in the realm of 6s. One of my latest pickups and one of the Jordan pickups that I have from this year. Jordan has kind of been, you know, hit or miss this year. Probably one of the good pairs that came out this year, but also one of the pairs that I wanted as a kid growing up as well. The DMP 6. So you have a gold and black pair of 6s, and it comes with your hang tag, and it just says Air Jordan, June 12, 1991, defining moment, where Jordan basically got his first NBA championship. So this is like another storytelling shoe to have. You know, regularly on your Jordan 6s, you have like your, you know, Nike emblem or your Jordan emblem, but this one has like your gold 23 on the back as well. Pull out the Jordan 8s, Aqua 8s. Another shoe that I picked up during the time period with the maroons. But these definitely need more wears. They do sit here in my collection, but these are a very nice pair of shoes. Comes with your Air Jordan 8 retro card as well. These are all pretty much close to the heavy hitters. So I wanna kind of start with these here, and then we'll finish off with these last 4. So we have the Jordan 4s, Bread 4s. I remember, funny story with these shoes. I'm not gonna lie, in high school, I used to buy some of my shoes extremely huge because I didn't think we were gonna be able to like buy shoes anymore again. So I remember my mom like okaying a Christmas present, and I actually bought these shoes when they originally came out. But me, thinking that my feet are gonna grow big and I'm never gonna have money anymore, I bought these shoes in the size 14. So I bought those in the size 14, and when I tell you I would wear those shoes faithfully, probably 2 or 3 pairs of socks to wear them. But it was just like in my mind, like, man, we not gonna get no more money, or my mom's never gonna buy me a pair of J's again. So I bought those shoes in the size 14. Nobody knew to this day. I think it was the first time I'm actually telling like anybody or whoever decides to watch this video that I eventually sold them. But I used to wear those every day. I had those, and then I also had a pair of Kobe 8s. They were like the atomic teal colorway, and they were size 14 too. And I would like stuff them with cotton balls and shit, and I would wear like 3 pairs of socks to make them fit. Because I was like, you know what? Eventually I'm gonna grow into these, and I ain't got to ever worry about like me not being able to fit my shoes to this day. So I was glad to able to get these with the Nike Air on the back, and these are one of my favorite pairs of shoes as well. Like I said, 4s, it's one of those top 2 models for me. It's 3s, then you got your 4s, and then most like the 1s are like the next when it comes to those favorite pairs. And then I also have the Cement 4s. These dropped in 2016, All-Star Weekend. I was grateful to have one of my classmates from high school to get me these. It's starting to kind of like yellow in different areas a little bit, just because of the years on it. Just about 4 years old, but still a clean shoe in my collection as well. So these are, you know, shoes that I really care for near and dear, but also too, things that I paid. You know, some of my stuff I pay pretty penny for, but this is like a couple pairs that I have. If you know me, you know that, you know, one of my favorite artists is Travis Scott. Anytime that he does like drop any pairs of shoes, every now and then I'll pick them up. Like I said, the most recent stuff that he's dropped, like the SBs or the 270s that recently dropped, I haven't really picked those up, or the new Forces, just because it's just not something that I don't think that I can actually put on. Well, I'll probably go back and buy them at a later date, maybe, I don't know. But these are the 4 that I do have. I showed you the 6s earlier, my worst purchase ever. But now we're gonna get into the other pairs that I do have. So this here is your Travis Scott Air Force One. Very, very like detailed shoe. I think when it comes to like design and like details on sneakers, I don't think anybody really comes close to Travis, except for maybe like Kanye or Virgil. But with each shoe that Travis drops, it's like a different detail or a different piece of it that makes you be like, okay, maybe I should buy this. This one for me was just the simple fact that you can take these swooshes off, and it has that Velcro area where you can, you know, pick and choose which swoosh you want to put on. So it comes with this palette here, and then you have this just plain silver swoosh, and then you have your kind of like a disco type of feel. When the light hits, it changes like different colors or whatever. You have your fire swoosh, because you know Travis is basically La Flame is one of his nicknames. And then you have the grills to represent like Houston. You know, it's a big thing in Houston, Texas when it comes to grills. And then you have like your Cactus Jack emblem on this here. And then you also have your Cactus Jack emblem on this one here. Now this is funny, like I actually use this emblem here as far as just a reference for my tattoo that I have on my wrist of the Cactus Jack emblem. So like I said, when it comes to Travis Scott, I'm a big fan. I've seen him like 5 times in concert. So this is like very, very meaningful to me when it comes to like my collection. I have the Travis Scott ones. I don't even know what to say about these. It's just kind of like a game-changing shoe, just due to the fact of the Cactus Jack. But not only the Cactus Jack, but just to the fact of the swoosh being upside down. A lot of OG heads or sneaker collectors didn't like the fact that they have switched the swoosh upside down rather than the normal swoosh being like this here. It has like a little compartment for you to put, you know, different things in if you can fit it in the inside of that. So it's like a little compartment. Like I said, when it comes to Travis and like designer sneakers, he really goes all out. So this goes around the whole like top part of the shoe. So it's red in the inside here. And then you also have the Cactus Jack emblem on the back tab of that shoe. And then you have like this old, kind of like yellow midsole on the sneaker as well. It comes with different sets of laces. You have your black laces, your white laces, you have your pink laces I decided to put in mine, and then you have your red laces as well. I copy these off of GOAT. Like I said, I don't really like to wait. If I want it, I want it. I do whatever I do to get it. All right, so we're down to the final 2 of the collection. This has been a very, very, very long process, but I'm glad to say that we are close towards the end. We have the final 2 of the collection. This is the last pair of my Travis set. So I have here the Travis 4s. Comes with your Cactus Jack hang tag, and then also the Jordan logo on the other side. It's like suede material. And then you also have your blue Cactus Jack. And it's supposed to like represent the Houston Oilers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly, but the Houston Oilers, the team in Houston. You have your Travis Scott in the inside and the tab of the tongue of the shoe. And then you also have Air Jordan on the other side, which is blue. Cactus Jack on the back. And then they also have the Jordan side on the other shoe. I do eventually wish that they would drop the other colorways of this shoe as well. Now, they have a purple pair, it's like a family and friends pair. I think they go for like 30,000. And then it's like a brown unreleased pair. I wish that they would eventually come out with those too. But like I said, when it comes to like sneakers and designing and like details, by right now at this time, Travis is pretty much taking over of like the sneaker game. So we are finally at the end. I'm grateful for whoever watched this far. So we're here. This is the final pair. I saved the best for last. We are gonna actually get into the Union shoe now. So this is your Union one. You have the black Nike check, and actually after a couple words I didn't realize it, but this is a suede Nike check. You have your blue stitching here to connect like the two shoes. So this is supposed to be like 3 Jordan 1s in one. So you have your silver and then white Jordan 1 on top here, and then you have your black toe bottom here. So you have this red area, you have the black detail in here at the front as far as your black toe. You have that old like looking midsole here, but then you also have like the hints of yellow throughout the shoe. So you have the yellow details here around the swoosh, and then you also have your Union LA tab here as well. You have your shoelaces here, and it starts out as black, and then it slowly fades out into that same color that's on the midsole. You have your open tongue area at the top of the sneaker, where it's kind of like that exposed foam sense, and then you have that stitching going across the tongue as well on both sneakers. I did pick these up from Flight Club as well. Like I said, one of my favorite places to kind of pick up sneakers. Like I said, I don't think it's bad to pick up sneakers for resale. If you can kind of catch them for an affordable price, or if you can basically buy them and you're able to afford them, by any means do so. If it's something that you really, really want. So majority of my sneakers are from resale, and I'm grateful to be able to be in a position to where I can kind of do that. During this whole collection video, throughout this process, it kind of makes you think about where you started from and to where I'm able to be at now. It's truly a blessing from not being able to afford different things like this to be able to do this now. I think that's the part that kind of keeps me excited and keeps me motivated to keep collecting and buying sneakers like that, just because I know where I come from. But I'm grateful for everybody who decided to tune in for not only part 1, but also part 2 of the sneaker collection. I'm grateful. Continue to like, subscribe, and just like I said, tell a friend and tell a friend. I will continue to post more in the future. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.
Lately I've been focusing my zone. Lately I've been working in my zone. Doing everything for the peso. Lately I've been doing everything for the peso.